Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so here what I'm saying is basically what I see. So we have that bearish trend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what I think, or what price is gonna do is again come up to this level, test this area one more time, because price did reject it on this daily candle that we have here, right? So I think price is gonna come up, it's gonna test that area one more time, and then it's gonna come back down. So in this area, what price is doing, in this right below that 136 area, what price is doing is it's getting that liquidation momentum, whatever you want to call it, to come back down to break past this strong support level that 132 has formed.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, this entire move, like coming all the way down, and then like when price came up here, create a lower high, continues down, right? Didn't break past the 132 area, comes up here, creates another lower high, and then continues down. Did that make sense?
It makes sense. I'm just looking at that the area where it came up to like 135 previous to this current 139 area.
Right.
Are you ignoring that middle section there?
Which area? Could you mark it real quick?
Oh, hold on one second. Where are we?
Yeah, so that area that you just marked, it lines up with that resistance level, right?
Mm.
Just a couple of pips away. Right, it lines up with this area right here. Right, and then
so then this is like a fake out, are you saying, or what?
no, that's how price is creating its lower high. Right, so price is coming up here and it's creating that lower high. To continue the structure, price cannot break past this high. Once it breaks past that high, then it's a change of structure, right? Because now no longer price is, it's not in a downtrend, it's an uptrend now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think price is coming to this area to create, like this area, to create that lower high to continue down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like so good with like these trends and stuff, so that's why I'm just trying to understand.
Do you follow like Wyckoff or anything?
Oh yeah, I follow it, but then any like myself, I don't know how you do the straight lines. I don't know.
Well, this is what you would say is your PS, right? And then here's your BC. At this point would be your AR. Here's your ST, right? And then on that schematic, you see another push up where resistance is broken above AR, right?
I guess I was just wondering if it's managed to break above that strong 135 resistance already once. What's to stop it doing it again? And beyond. Yeah.
Level right here.
Yeah.
And that's the same level that you marked right here.
Yeah. I mean, it's already gone past that to 139 in recent times, right? What's to say it won't go up there again?
Again, like the structure. That's what the structure is. If it breaks past this, then it's no longer following that structure. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But maybe like from me not sort of studying it to your level, it makes sense how you're explaining it, but still doesn't make sense, if you know what I mean. Personally, that's not how I see it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
think I've erased everything, right?
I think longer term it's coming down to that ST phase B for that accumulations come out of it.
Anyone else getting like a static feedback?
No, I'm not.
Like some white noise or something, right?
Yeah,
Maybe it's just somebody breathing heavy.
it's gone now. I think whoever it was realized it.
Have you guys planned for any upside? It looks like everyone's planning for sells.
Yeah, I personally have it in a 17 pip range from pretty much 134, 950 to 134, 770. So I'm looking for a break, a close on the 30-minute, either above the 134, 960 mark or a close below near 134, 750.
Yeah, I've got a similar range, but it's slightly higher on the top side. I think I may have done it based on.
You've got it right to that 135 even range.
Yeah, more. Yeah, like 135.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Dylan, how are you?
Been good. Been away from the charts for a bit, so good to be back and on a regular schedule again.
That's good. Making sure I got everything all set up and ready on these charts.
Got a new mic today?
Same mic. I have a little mount now, so further from the
Okay.
keyboard, closer to my face.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
got a boom arm. Nice.
Hopefully it sounds better. It's got a little mic cover thingy.
Hey, your desk's starting to look like flight control tower, man.
Yeah, it's always been a dream to have it look super dope. So, like, Mom, I made it.
My Amazon mic came in. We've made it.
Nice. Hi, Pavel. Pull this up. So yeah, but I got the settings turned up a little bit since the mic is closer, so it'll only pick up. Should only pick up my voice. All right, short-term view, break at 134.75. I continue to 134.60 or 50. Yep, I like that. Power 4 target right there. Breakout, yep, so maybe a retest. Yep, exactly. Resistance there. Exactly what I'm looking at. Perfectly labeled chart. I like it. Perfect. Yeah, I'm looking to see how we react up here. Ideally, I'm looking for this lower high to be created up here, and then for us to come down. Perfect. Perfect, JK. Have a new chair tomorrow too, so then so everything will be, I'll be even comfier, so maybe the streams will be more fun if I'm comfier. Who knows? Uh-oh, who just took a trade?
That was just me adding an indicator.
Mm-hmm. You just full
Yeah.
margin, did ya?
Full margin. I got clear traffic on the 1 second. I upgraded trading view just to trade off the 1 second chart. So.
Oof, that's gonna hit TP like now, huh?
Oh yeah, already hit.
Nice. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. What up, Steven? How's it going? So yeah, GJ. Let me just make sure everything supposed to do done. Going.
Streaming?
The stream's up. I feel like I forgot something. Don't know what though. Alright. Hopefully everything's done. So we'll pull up this chart real quick. Price closes above here. You like a buy up to there. Yes. Traffic up there as well. Okay, I didn't even look there, but good to know. Support to buy. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Perfect. Perfect. You lost the voice? Should be fine. I don't think there shouldn't be any mic drop at all. It should be pretty perfect. Is the mic dropping for you guys at all?
Clean for me.
Perfect. Yeah, the mic is practically in my mouth. So should be good. I think I prefer sells, but if we see some buys, we'll take some buys. We'll see what happens. Closer to open, see where we're at. Alright, so we'll check out gold. So yeah, this will actually be probably that same level from yesterday. Maybe see a retest right here around 1788, 1786, 1787 area. Some sort of retest to this level. if we do come down, it should be a pretty smooth drop. I mean, yeah, I would say anything we get under here or anything under these wicks, that'll be a nice 40, 50 pip trade right there. Maybe something to watch on gold. I would look at the 15-minute and look price closing under here, or if it's got a ton of momentum and a lot of volume, if it breaks through here, candles are already closing in the area, making lower lows, lower highs, maybe that entry there would be a good one to take if your stop loss makes so if you can get something like this, yeah, maybe take that. But if it's looking like this, let it go. Wait for it to close and pull back if it pulls back. But if you can get a good stop loss, like if you can get it above a 30-minute and have like 10, 15 pips stop loss for 50 pips, I think that'd be a nice trade right there. Otherwise, if you do form support here, look, take it back up to the high kind of created earlier in the day. So something like that. And if you break here, maybe we do fall all the way back here, but I think a good first target, if we get under here, is gonna be this level right there. Yep. Yeah, we'll see. Wanted the mic to sound better. No more keyboard. Get rid of all that other stuff. Yep. Yeah, Gurjat and Sharma called buys really nice last night. There might have been more people, but those were the two that I remember that were working for those buys from that support. Hi Gray, pull up your GJ real quick. Got chart did not work. Yeah, you're gonna send the chart twice, you gotta make sure it works. Voice is too low. Alright, there you go. Maybe turn your sound up. It should be good.
It's good, bro.
Well, I think Zoom sounds different than you. Right. Yep, that's got to be on your end. That's got to be your internet. Felix, pull up your chart. So the only bad thing is I can't see my keyboard, so I have to like move around and look down to make sure I press the right keys. Alright, another high created, looking for buys above here. I like it. Resistance holds. Sell off pre low. Looking for buys on EA. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, looks like we got a high, higher low. Maybe you get a higher high. Maybe try to take something from support here up to here. Then you could leave your runner to kind of finish into that nicer, clean area. Maybe something like that would work. But I think the overall idea should looks like it makes sense. I can't put the mic on the side because the cord for the mic is short, so I gotta buy a new mic then if I want to do that. And I really like this mic. It's blue. So what we got going is fine. GJ looks like we're coming up for a retest for sells, which would make sense if GJ is also doing that. So we can A little here we go. We see this kind of maybe something like that down into this mess over here. And when we look at GJ again, you break, test, come down. So maybe kind of do the same move like that. GJ, I think wait and see what happens here. If we do get above here, I think up here is there's a good possibility that we can see price push back up to that area. Hi, Gearshot, thank you. How do you send a chart? If you're not using TradingView, you can't send a chart. So gotta go use TradingView. So target for EJ. Man, if EJ comes down, this will be a beautiful, beautiful sell. If EJ, well, I mean, if EJ comes down, GJ will also come down. JPY pairs should all follow suit. But yeah, EJ would be a really, really nice setup to look at for tonight. GA looks messy, to be honest.
Can I just say one thing for GA?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll start marking up.
These wicks at the bottom are like something that I noticed as well. Clay said yesterday, I believe so, where they kind of have the massive wicks at the bottom, which is showing indication that was just almost like a liquidation grab to possibly continue heading up. That's just like a tiny thing I noticed on GA real quick.
Yep. We got higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. I think GA will make sense to go to the upside. That would make sense. You're gonna buy in GJ. I think you should do what you want to do with it. Alright, Ramadan will pull this up. Volume helps us go below this lower time frame low. Yep, I think that makes sense. There's 30-minute. Yes, I think that looks good. GA looks really messy, in my opinion. I feel like if you're gonna take a buy, maybe see what happens down here. For a sell, maybe see what happens up at this resistance here, and see if you go bearish, maybe get a sell to the downside. But GA just does not look great, and I mean, compared to what we have for EJ and GJ and probably UJ as well, yeah, UJ also looks nice to go up. I think you can find a better pair for the session, or if you're only trading GA, then maybe just call it a session. Right, AJ looks like it's kind of heading up a little bit. Actually, let's see how those played out yesterday. Yeah, it looks like we did end up holding resistance here. Came down, and then this was Asian. So we had support, pushed up into this area, tapped up here, came down. Yep. AUD pairs not looking great tonight. I think the JPY pairs look a lot better for this session so far, but Asian Open could be a different story. So AJ, that's kind of what I would see. Check out the 50. Looks like it's kind of just inching its way up here, and then it's going to push down to support. So maybe if you get a good bearish candle up here, the hourly. Yeah, I think if you can get a good bearish hourly candle, that would make sense to then take it down. Yeah, that's kind of what I would look for that. AU. Yep, same thing. Yeah, so AU, kind of same setup for all the rest of those AUD pairs. Maybe resistance to support if we got enough room. Don't. So ideally a break of support and then a push down to next level, which we could say is here. Or we could even say maybe we just tap into this level here. NZD, USD. Looks like it's coming down, but it's got to get under support again. $30 got a little tiny level here. So if you start closing underneath there, you're probably going to fall down here, then have a better chance of breaking that, falling down into next area over there. If you're looking to go up, we do have this little level here. Be aware of that. And then if you get above there, you're probably good here now. So maybe a nice trade in between. Nice 10 pip trade. In between there, maybe a runner up to 65696, about 20 pips. Yeah, I wouldn't trade that. That looks not fun. EA looks like it's going up. So maybe wait to buy support or see how we react. I'll bet resistance up there. Bit of support here. This kind of taps into there, so something like that. Then maybe if we get below those, kind of pick a target down here or off into this area here. Yep, we'll pull up and right here. Looks kind of messy. Oh, it looks better on the 30. Thing resistance. This would be the support I would use. I wouldn't use this because these wick into this level. So there's no point in drawing a zone here. You're not going to do anything until there's until you hit this level. So if you get under here, I think you're good. Fall into this level here. Form support here. Start to create another higher low to these kind of extreme of the lows here. Maybe stay above this one, then maybe you push back up to resist. And then we'll check out EN real quick. Same thing again. Everything's still just kind of sitting in between small support resistance area. Wait and see what happens. Whichever way you break, probably good good indication to take that trade that way. What I would guess. Here, just support. So going either way, looks like 17. Going to the upside, really nice. Going down. Wrong button. Going down looks like 10, 12. So upside's probably got better chance, better trade. But to the downside, if you do break through here, you do have a good trade from here to here that you could have a runner. Nice running. So that's what I would look at for Asian set. But we'll stick to G.
You,
W boy.
what's up, bro?
Dylan.
Back.
Yes, what you saying?
Hey.
How you doing, V?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Feeling feeling my vibe, feeling good about tonight.
There you go.
Get some pips, man.
Yep.
How we looking? What we looking like?
I think sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would prefer.
Yeah, I'm taking a sell once it breaks its 30-minute low.
Mm-hmm.
Stop loss would be with spread calculator above this 30-minute high. One thing I noticed is the wicks, if you pay attention to them, they're getting lower and lower.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to follow structure, so as Sean was pointing out, just like it's created another lower high. It's going to continue down. If it doesn't, I'll look for re-entry. As I do not see structure breaking until it breaks this zone up here.
I guess we'll see what happens. I
Yeah.
think that maybe wait for this wick. This doesn't have much of a wick, and you know they don't have much of those wicks. Sometimes it just creates that and then continue. So
like the hourly break.
I think if you're gonna do it this early, I think your hourly break is best.
Yo, I caught that break. You see when it broke at the 135.034?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
You're trading during the middle of the day, D-boy.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I was looking at structure and just seeing if it was working, man, because I'm playing with pennies and just double checking, like, yo, is this really, like, am I catching these as I'm just looking for breakouts only now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, can we do oil real quick?
Yes.
It's really complicated. Buy every dip. I know. There you go. That's it. That's all.
Hi.
Buy every dip.
All right, there we go. Anybody level 2? Not know what you mean.
Paul, was like, no, not complicated at all.
What?
You're like, no, not complicated at all. Oil analysis, not complicated.
No. No, it was pretty straight to the point. There.
Short and sweet.
That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
And if anyone missed that,
Up till 60. Up till 60, it's buy every dip. Then we'll figure it out after that.
Yeah, I think GJ's still gonna pull to the downside. Careful, Gurjat. 2 hour just opened. It has no top wick. Break that 30-minute. Might get into here and then come up and make a top wick and then come down. So just be careful.
Yeah, I was looking at the 15-minute. Don't like it. It looks just super messy, and it hasn't really had a close below these wicks here. So might wait for another 15 minutes and see what plays out. Because it's not moving like at all right now. It's like
No.
yeah. So it's like even if I get in, it's not gonna like what's gonna happen. It's gonna stay here.
Yeah, might as well just wait closer to open. Maybe wait 30 minutes, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
we
just,
could have hit resistance already.
but what are you saying, guys? Or under the 800 or?
No, I was looking at break of this 30-minute.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for under the 800.
What's under 800?
Huh?
You mean under here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you meant like up here.
No.
Gotcha.
And then if it's going the other way, then yeah. It's obviously where the blue line is.
Yep, yeah, that's kind of where I want it to pull up to.
Mm-hmm.
Create that lower high to come down. But we'll see what happens. If it comes down and gets below here, then probably nice sell. Dips downside and then go from there.
Well, and look where it's gonna go afterwards, or just
Yeah, I mean, this is the area we broke out of this morning. So I think we're kind of just coming back to test that area.
test that area. But then
Yeah.
I know it's not against you. I know it's not in your plan, but maybe a runner. Would you leave it down to that same support then, or no?
Yeah, I would leave a runner to go past here, but I would
Okay, cool.
well aware that this,
It gets messy to the left. Yeah.
yeah, and that since it's a runner, as long as it's risk-free, it doesn't really matter. But
Mhm.
I would just be aware that we could break here, we could hold here. That's what the runner's for. But
Yeah.
bro,
Make so much sense.
like that.
Yo, what's up, Paul?
Hey,
What up, Joshy?
no, that was Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thought so.
new name. How you doing, Chris?
What's up, yo?
You get that stuff set up, Curtis?
It said that they have to verify it, but everything is sent in, yeah.
Okay, so you're just waiting.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the confirmation.
Yep. Let me know then. Shouldn't be long, maybe a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Sweet. That'll be a lot better for you. As soon as you take your first trade, you're gonna be like, wow, right where I got in.
Because it definitely wasn't when I was trading. It was way off. And it was getting really annoying.
Yeah.
We'll change your raw thread or something.
You just changed brokers.
Okay.
Jay, I think you got to put some more effort into it. I get the idea, but are you buying when it touches this area? Like as soon as it touches, are you buying? If so, where's your stop? Where's your target? Looks like you're going to go up here, but how big is your stop going to be? Is it going to be based on a 30-minute or a 1 hour kind of candle? You're going to put it below the previous daily. Put some more information into it.
I just put a red line up.
And then
That's
also,
gangster.
What are your thoughts about this area? Well, does it concern you? Does it not? Do you think it's going to break? Why do you think it's going to break? Throw a couple little bubbles on there.
Yeah, that's gangster.
Got another one.
Yeah, I feel like I've got a lot more time left, a lot more time back, man. So I can just, concentrate now, man.
Good.
Back in the zone, man.
Are you going to be in the zone for a while?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Make these summer months count.
Yeah, definitely.
Get you ready to go come end of summer.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
The LMFX spread for Asian session drops. Should have dropped already, and it's when I had their 0 account. It was for Asian. It was about a pip and a half, maybe a pip. So I would make sure you had the 0 account for that. Bilal. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but I like this. Yeah, no, I like the minimalistic chart, but in terms of like feedback, it's hard for me to guess what you're. But yeah, I mean, like, this is all you see on my chart, but if I were to send it to someone, I'd put a few notes on. I get you. Yeah, that makes sense, Burns. I think that makes sense. Yeah, and if you're in Zoom, you don't have to send the letters. Just send the full link. Really, it's a lot easier. My spread right now with FTMO is 1.6, 1.8. It'll drop again in about 30 minutes or so, 15 minutes, and then it sits at about a pip. Maybe just under a pip in Asian session. Yeah, it looks like EJ is now pushing up to that level, so GJ I would expect to break and also push up to that level and see how we react up there. Hugo's 1.6. Yeah, Hugo's was never terrible. I haven't had them in a long time, so. Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't like about them was their servers dropped a lot. I think it was like once or twice a month. I would be in a trade and it would just say server disconnected, cannot connect. And then whatever happened with the trade. If it hit TP, whatever happened, it always just got voided out and never happened, which was good if it hit stop loss. But when that happened and it was going to and it hit TP or way surpassed TP, it was just a little annoying that the idea you planned out, you didn't even really risk it and you didn't really get the reward. But obviously they can't only pay you when it wins and then cover your loss when you lose. When that happens, they gotta just kind of cancel it out completely. I think that would probably be the best way to do that, but again, I don't know how they do that exactly. That's just from a business standpoint. I think that would be least troublesome way to go about that. Maybe Yep, yeah, no connection. Yep. Jarman, what do the fundamentals say?
VJ's gone missing on us, man.
She's gone. She bailed on us.
Well, no, guys, I didn't.
Nope, Turtle. I haven't had any issues with magic keys at all. So that's this little keyboard. Where's my? So that's our little keyboard here. We trade with. There's a link in the description if you want to check them out. But that's what we trade and manage our trades with. Yep, and see now we're breaking above that bearish 30-minute. So yeah, I want to see how we react to that 135.034. And if we can get resistance there, maybe see some new lower lows and lower highs on the 30-minute and 1 hour. Once we get to that level coming into open, I think would be a really nice trade. If we get above, then I think we're going to push up to 135.400 area. I don't see. If we get above here, I believe we're going to break through here as well. Then yeah, get up into 135.350 area. The Humayan? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, he was right first time. Mayan.
Humayan? Okay. Everyone always says my last name wrong, so I always make sure when I have to say someone that I either apologize or ask if I'm saying it right.
If you're not, just say H.
Yeah, or H, yeah.
H. You guys say H. Like you guys add like a Haych. H. Say H. H.
Yeah.
It does make the h sound.
Yeah. I'm just like H. It's like H. Like, hey, what's up? Alright, I love it when I get these terms. Yep, hold on one sec. Alright. H.
Wait for it. Buy every dip.
What are we seeing here? What's the plan? I told you to wait. I'm just ignoring you right now. We'll get to it after.
Sorry.
Alright, free Asian support, yes. Highs above there, target up there, yes.
So I've just got it planned for both. If it breaks that,
just in case.
I kind of did it based on the hourly. That's why my support is slightly.
I like it. Pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. But I want to see what happens up here. I think if we break this wick, we're going to have a better chance of breaking here. But again, I don't want to get caught in any nonsense up here.
Do you think if it breaks that hourly wick, it will still that area support will cause an issue? Because you're almost there, aren't you?
Yeah. Not sure, because this was created during very low volume time.
Yeah.
But still, if we're respecting this kind of downward structure, we are not. It just seems like we're now pulling up to it with volume coming in to pump back down.
Yeah, I've got both eventually mapped out, so let's see.
Yeah, I think it looks good. We'll see. I want to see what happens in the next 15 minutes of the next 30-minute.
Yo, you gotta give him one of those DJ Khaled memes, man. You smart.
He said, call me anything, just not late for dinner. I'm right there with you. Late for dinner, missing eating time. almost everything comes second to. You entered on the wrong pair. I think I did that one time, very, very long time ago. I think it was either the wrong pair or yeah, no, I think it was the wrong pair because I was on my phone trading. I didn't have a desktop yet. I just had a laptop where I mapped it out on TradingView, and I executed on my phone. And I think I was looking at a different pair the last time I was on the MT4. And then when I pulled it back up, I just clicked buy, sell, or whatever I clicked. And then I saw the chart I was looking at on TradingView was going in my direction. I was like, yeah. And then I looked at my phone and I was like, what? Why am I losing right now? And I realized it was the wrong pair. Yeah, that only happens once. After you do that once, you check every time. What up, Gesman? So yeah, if we break through resistance and we make higher highs and higher lows, then I will buy. If we form resistance and open pushes us down, then I'm going to sell at 135.034. Yeah, I think we can get maybe we can get 350 likes before open in 48 minutes. If we can do that and maybe peak over 800 views tonight, and then go for 900 tomorrow, and then if we can hit 1,000 by Thursday, and I'll order us some magic keys. Or I should say you guys. I don't need any. I have one. Yeah, I had a sell in. I got in sells really late this morning. It was like 10 a.m. Like right up in here. And then spread was at 15 pips when the 4 o'clock day change came, whatever you want to call it. And it tapped me out of break even. Yeah, otherwise I'd still have a sell runner in if spread didn't jump up 15, 20 pips. Hey, Albin, pull this up. Oh, I messed that up.
It was the big intro you gave it.
What's up?
It was the big intro you gave it.
He got scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Too much sauce.
Yeah. Like if me and D-Boy got in the ring together, it'd be too sauce for D-Boy. Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Lower high. I know what I'm expecting. Yeah, yep. I know what I'm expecting over here. It's just a tap of this resistance now that we have volume kind of creeping into the market. I think we'll see a tap here, and if we hold, we come down. We break like yesterday, we go back up.
So tell me something, Paul.
What up?
If you're saying that we're going to come off of resistance, would you take it from the top?
Say that again.
You know that you're saying that we might come up to resistance.
Yes.
And then back down. Would you take it from the top?
Yeah, if we break through resistance, then I would buy breaking resistance.
No. On the sell, like if we respect the resistance, would you take it from the top, like from the line?
Yeah, that's where I'm looking to get it from.
Yeah, from the line of resistance.
Yep.
So first candle, technically.
Well, whatever candle does form resistance, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the new low like we normally do. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Got 600 watching. I think 300, 350 likes by open is easily doable. Got below Skittles. Potential 2-hour wick fill. What you're talking about, Sharma? Right here, yeah. I think we're just making a top wick. So. we look at the 4 hour, we're still bearish. If we look at the daily, we hit this really heavy daily area. And then we had this big reaction once we hit here. So now we closed, we opened, we're going to push up, react off of something. Ideally come back down. And this is where I'm expecting this reaction to happen. Go to the 4 hour. That 4 hour bodies the resistance. So what I'm anticipating this looking like this. And we'll hit here. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, we got Asian open, 32 minutes. We'll see where we go. That is a no for me. I'm going to pass on that idea.
So your bias is sells right now, Paul?
Yeah. Unless resistance doesn't hold, then I take buys. But ideally, I'm just waiting to see what happens here at the 135 area.
Yo, can we get some likes up, man? Come, let's get some likes in, man.
I'm watching the 30-minute, Chris. 30 minutes probably where I'm going to stay to make sure I got a good quality confirmation for this trade. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. We're here, like it says, every Sunday to Thursday for about three hours or so. The more subs, the better. More likes, more views. Yeah.
And this is the joke. We ain't paying for nothing. Like, well, you know, YouTube we ain't paying for nothing. So the least you can do is put a like in there.
Yep.
Just a like.
I'm actually getting paid from YouTube now. I figured it out.
I said we ain't. I didn't talk about you.
You get paid by hanging out with me.
By paying attention.
You're welcome. Huh? You're welcome.
I'll jump on YouTube and go like it.
Thank you.
You sounded like Wix there, man. Thank you.
Yep. Plus D-Boy comes on here and that man's got so much energy that if we lose a trade, at least D-Boy's here to keep everyone in a good state. What up, Amir? How's it going?
Always.
Man's got too much energy. I didn't know guys that old had that much energy. That's weird. How's it?
Hey. At 2:45.
There we go.
And it's always late over here as well. That's the craziest shit.
Yeah, you are a night owl for sure. Can anyone join the Zoom? To join the Zoom, you need to be in either the subscription or the mentorship for my group. Website is on the middle of the screen if you want to check it out. All right, Ryan, we'll pull that up.
Yo, David, we ain't just friends. We're family, man.
Yep.
And this is business.
Family business.
You thought we're just hanging out with Paul just because we want to be his friend? Ah, that's crazy.
I have a 2-hour high. I like it. Straightforward. Make sure you do the make sure you manage your stop loss placement, Ryan. So you can maximize your whichever way we go, you can maximize it. As well as not have a bad stop loss and get wicked out and then as well, just be careful of the first 15 minutes of Asian Open. That first 15 minutes ends, bring some volume into the market. So if you do have like a 15-minute stop loss, like let's say that you have like a stop loss under this previous, for example, you could see Asian Open wick below and break that, and continue. We've seen it break hourly lows and highs and then continue. So that first 15 minutes, gotta make sure you're aware. Typically, when it's not moving like shit like last week or the week before, the hourly candle previous will be respected, but you could see a wick above or below on the 30-minute, especially when these bodies have no wicks. So just pay attention to that.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Those bodies are quite small as well.
Elliot, you spoke too soon, bro. I got syrup right here. Drink sugar-free syrup again. But I got greens here. And I'll have a protein shake in a little bit, and then a Diet Mountain Dew Zero here. Or a Mountain Dew Zero, not a Diet Mountain Dew. The Telegram is just the free group. For people to share ideas off of. I pop in there occasionally. But that's just kind of an area where you can bounce ideas off of, talk to people, meet people, stuff like that. Peter, just go to the website. That will answer that for you. Try not to promote or push that while we're on the show. If you have questions, you can send me. Instagram is on the bottom left, but the live stream is free. So I like to keep it about the charts. Current 4 hour does not have a bottom wick. Is that an indication of a strong uptrend? It could be. It could also be an indication that price needs to come back and make a bottom wick. So it depends on what you're looking at exactly.
Time frame, you mean?
Yep, time frame, strategy, bias. Depends what you think and what your perspective is of the chart in front of you. So for me, that big bullish 30-minute with no bottom wick, like the biggest candle in the most it's the 1, 2, 3, the fourth most recent bullish one, the biggest one there. That was just, I think that might have been an hour before, or that might have been right during the, like when the market closed for an hour. Yeah, I think that was. So that's just no volume in the market. So I don't view this no bottom wick as anything worrisome or specific. It's just a candle. That's the low, that's the high. It's bullish. That's it. And there's not a ton of volume in here at this time. So just not paying too much attention to it. Got a little support there. That's about it. Nope, I have not traded stocks. Not my thing. But I've never tried it, to be fair, so maybe it is my thing and I just don't know it yet. But I like what I do now. Comfortable with it, so no reason to change it at the moment. But I change risk management. Account balance goes down accordingly.
Wouldn't it change automatically anyway?
Yeah, it would. It would auto, because it's always 1%, so it's never a fixed lot size. So it automatically, the magic keys automatically changes it as the account goes up or down. I would say maybe if it's a bad week, maybe just drop it from 1% to 0.5% or 2% to 1%, just till you kind of get back in the rhythm of getting back on the wins. But I mean, last week, I had a terrible week last week, and I think the week before was lower, but I think I still ended up in the blue a little bit, and then last week was negative by a little bit. So I just kept my risk 1%. I didn't change anything. And now I'm working my way back out of back into the blue, making back what was lost last week. So I mean, I'm confident in my plan and my ability, so I don't see a reason to change it, because I know if I lose and it starts to get lower, that long term, I will just be back in the blue, and I just got to keep doing the same thing. But if you're newer and you're just not as confident and you haven't seen it, I've been seeing blue for 6 months, so pretty consistently for 6 months. So I'm not really concerned about a bad day or a bad week, because I know at the end of the month I'll make money. So that's what I would say to that. And again, the magic keys does change all of it, so I never even worry about lot size. I just know as long as I never change 1%, then it is fine. Yeah, and I want GJ to tap up here. Going to 135.6. I mean, it literally moved 2 pips. How does pips? How does it? That's not even going up. How do you guys think it's push up here because we moved pips? I think we got to wait a little bit. Switch takes. I already did do that. So you missed it. You missed it. SOL. Tradia, just go to the website, middle of the screen, or DM me on Instagram, and I can help you out. Guess we'll see, Patrick. I think it's possible. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh man, that 2 pips have just turned to 1. What are they gonna do now, Paul?
Gotta sell it. It moved down a pip. We gotta sell.
Yo.
Welcome back, Gurjat.
Yeah, sorry, I have to just quickly do something. While I was away, I was just thinking about my analysis, right? So as of right now, I'm still my bias is still bearish, right? I haven't changed it. But if this doesn't go bearish, this was the idea that I was thinking somewhat. And it would only have to be, so if I had a zone drawn up there, obviously with the body just kind of messed up. If this does decide to come up, right, and break this resistance, right, would you see if you see a possible retest of the old resistance now support to continue heading further up? Thoughts?
I think if we break 130, that blue line, I think we're gonna go up to 135.400.
Straight, you don't think we would do a retest because we're gonna reject off of this?
Depends on the kind of volume we get. If we get big volume like yesterday, we're just gonna push.
Got it.
Yep.
I can't. I'm holding myself from taking any breaks of ranges like this, like resistances and supports, because I've been quite a bit on the fake out. So that's why I always want to see a retest and continue heading further in the direction I want to go.
Gotcha. FTMO, yes, FTMO is good. Like I said, however many months ago, they pay me, I'll keep trading with them. Still trading with them, so put 2 and 2 together. Yep, I believe it is 1 to 100. I'm not positive, but I never go over 1%, so I never come close to it, so it doesn't matter. How did I meet Raja and Monty? I met Raja just on Instagram, and took me under the wing, taught me everything, still teaches me. And then Monty I met on Rakil's stream, I believe, or Instagram, one of the two, and then became friends with him, and that was that. We actually both had the so originally when these live streams were going to start, we were both going to do Asian session together. That was the initial idea. He was going to stream it because he had the PC, and then we were both just going to be like the talk hosts. And I think after a week or two of talking about it, we decided that he's in the UK. He should do London because that makes sense for his schedule. I'm in the US. Nobody does Asian, so that makes sense for me to do Asian. Because it's like evening for me, whereas it was super late for him. And then he started doing London, I started Asian, and then we kind of got to where we are. Tinder pal, just a different opinion. That's all. Nobody. You want to trade it, you can. If you want to not trade it, then don't. Simple. Just like if your buddy jumps off a bridge into a lake, are you gonna jump off the bridge because he jumped if you don't want to? Kind of same thing. Your life, you got to do your own thing. And if it's good for you, it's probably something good that you should do regardless of what anyone says. Thought we were a group at first. I think we all have the same goal of just helping the community and trying to leave it better than when we got here. So, and we're all friends and whatnot, but we all kind of do our own thing. We're adults and got our own little business things going. So yes, Sharma. I do not know if Monty was or is I don't know if he was a student. I knew he did his own trading in the beginning, and that didn't scalp. I think he was a swing trader, but he wanted to learn scalping. So I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I would just ask him. But I was, yes. For beginners, I think having some set rules is good in the beginning, to where you can only do certain things at a certain time when it lines up with the higher time frame. And then once you kind of have enough discipline to know when to do stuff and when you should stop, then you can maybe loosen those rules, because you take your 2 losses and you know you're supposed to be done, then you're just done. So alright, Jay.
I entered a buy on the break of the 30-minute high on the bearish candle. You're looking on getting in?
Nice. How do you mark the stop loss on that? I think he's gonna move the stop loss, that's all. Whenever the candle, yeah, we talked about that. Whenever it gets to that area, he's gonna manage that stop loss. Yep. So when you pass the challenge and the verification, and then you get to your first withdrawal, which is 30 days after you place your first trade on your funded account that you got, not any of the challenge or verification, you get that refund with the withdrawal. So they'll PayPal you. Think of it, whatever way you pay is the way you get the money back, and then your withdrawal is just wire transferred. So nope, I am not in buys. I trade Asian session on the live stream, and then most of the time when I get up for New York, I trade in New York with the group. Yep, that's what I'm looking for, Frankie. I want to see what happens up here. Yep.
Yo, Paul, what system do you play Call of Duty on?
Jeez. PC.
PC? Alright.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Dude, I haven't played video games in a while. Do they have it like kind of like Fortnite that you can play cross-platform, or is it only PC?
On Modern Warfare, they do now, yeah. I played Fortnite, but not I don't remember that, but it was Modern Warfare's cross platform now, yes.
Oh, awesome.
Because I carry Gerzat all the time, and he's on console.
That seems upset that you said that.
Oh my god, yeah, he gets a little defensive when I talk about it. He was going off today though, so. Someone's got some background noise. Take care of that, please. The heel's gone again. D-boy, I think that was you.
D-boy. D-boy.
Yeah, PC is better. Anybody answer your stupid question? Where is your question? I don't see a single message from you. I just scrolled.
No, it's TradingView. That's what he's using to analyze right now. TradingView.
Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, TradingView. There we go. Yeah, Gabriel, you can increase your risk if you want. But that's probably not the best idea. Make sure you're managing those wins and losses. Why is the market so slow today? Did you look at New York session? What do you mean slow? The market was a monster today. This is just low volume time, and the Asian Open hasn't even happened yet. So there's not even any volume to come in yet. Can't say it's slow when nothing's happened yet. If 7 o'clock comes, yeah, so in 12 minutes, if we don't go anywhere, yeah, maybe we're going to be slow today. But that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, you can, Gabriel. Yeah, you can risk whatever you want. But you got to make sure you follow your daily loss limit as well as the overall loss limit. That's why the risk is important. That's up to you, Cody. It's gonna depend on how much you can set aside. Sounds good, Abbott. We'll probably be playing at some point this week. Unless Gerzat's not ready to get carried. 50, yep, news in 20 seconds. Yellow folder. Probably not gonna do a whole lot. What up, cats?
Greetings, Paul, YouTube, crew.
Hello, hello.
So yesterday, when I looked at GJ, my question was, will it reach 135 today?
It did.
So it did, yeah. It reached it. And today, my question is, did it do a break and retest at 135, 040, 021 to 040?
Mm-hmm.
Did it already? I'm wondering, did it already do the break and retest there, and then it's going to, continue down, or is it just going to do something else? And I'm sure your question is pretty similar, right?
Yeah, I'd like us to get a little higher and actually test that 135 020 area. But
you're looking at that.
But nice. We'll see what happens. Jan, when you are in the challenge and verification, you can hold trades through the news. You're not supposed to, because that's not really a rule for the challenge or verification. But once you have the account there, you look here. So like here, you would have to make sure you don't have any trades in at this time, and that you're not. And this is only on AUD. So if you have a GJ trade in, you're good, no issues. But if you have an AUD trade in, you have to have this out by 6:28, and then you can get back in at 6:32. But 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after, for those restricted events. Yep, see right there. Funded traders restricted 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. If you are in a trade when that happens, you could lose the account and have to redo your challenge. And we are 8 minutes till open and still 26 likes away from that 300. So I think we can get 26 more likes, almost up to 700 people. My spread is 0.9 to 1.5 right now. Not open to Asian countries. Website is looking good to me. That's everything. Yeah, so I would say just DM me on Instagram. We'll figure it out.
Yo, Paul.
Yo.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. We just on holiday at the minute, so thought I'd jump in a bit late.
Welcome.
Anyone in any trades right now? No.
Waiting.
All right, cool.
I want to tap a 135, 034, but might not get it.
Are you looking for buys or sells?
I like sells, but I will take buys.
Yeah, I'm already in buys, to be fair, but my condition was that if price starts coming back into the range, then I'll close full positions. Otherwise, I'm just gonna see how this candle closes in the next 6 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't understand the comment about the your website not being available in Asian countries, because I'm in an Asian country and I'm able to view it just fine.
Yep. So maybe you typed in the link wrong. Maybe try that. Otherwise, just send me.
Or they might have something else blocking, like,
Or your browser's doing.
Yeah.
You sold EJ, okay. See what's going on with EJ. Ooh, maybe EJ is a fake out. I think that was an early sell. Maybe because it broke below here, you're looking for that. Okay. I think that was a little early, Chuck. You were a little early on that. Especially coming into open, this could just be pulling back to wind up. So be careful with that. Make sure you manage it. I will be back in a second. Telegram link should work. Everything on there works. But if not, just DM me on Instagram. We'll get you figured out.
Is it me or are people just quiet today?
No idea.
They're like at work and stuff. or have we reached new levels of social distancing?
What's up?
I was just saying how I thought it was real quiet in here today.
Yeah, I stepped away. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. I don't know if that does anything, but if it does, thank you. So I think if we go bearish again and break these lows, I like that. But let me see the hourly. Yeah, this hourly didn't go anywhere. We've just been stuck in this hourly. So I think if we break this hourly, I would like that. That would make sense to come down.
I like that.
Yeah. Because if we look, these 2 hours, we were just stuck in this hourly candle. So.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks.
Yep, I'll take my 2% on the signal. Because then if we're going to have volume, I would just anticipate if we break here, that we should break through and fall to here.
Yeah, I closed my GJ buys at -2 pips, so manage my risk.
Very nice.
Yes.
Sharma. Like we're trying to close bearish again.
I would take an entry once it breaks 134,800. That's support. Because this could very well just be a range otherwise.
Yeah, I see that support down at 134,770. A break below there, and then we're clean to the left is what I was looking at to come and retest that 4-hour resistance that we broke out of, and the 1 hour down at 134,600, 590.
So if we break here, the stop loss is good. I'll probably look. But it hasn't made a top wick yet, so I would like to see a top wick created. Maybe wait out these first 15 minutes and then see what happens.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely setting out the first 30 minutes of Asian Open though. And we shall see.
Yeah, we're still stuck in this hourly candle. And this hourly closed bullish with no bottom wick, so kind of making a bottom wick. We stay above here, we break here. I'm gonna buy it up. So we get above here. I think we're gonna break through this and get up to here.
Well, we just touched the bottom of that last hourly candle, but did not break it.
Yep. Right, I got in. I'm in at 135 even. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Wotango. Yeah, then I'm anticipating volume since we broke above that bearish candle to then push price up.
Still waiting for my entry.
Is it above here?
Yeah, once it breaks out of this little range.
Yep. So then it looks like if we do go up and we break this one, I think we're good to go up. Hourlies have made higher lows 3 times, so we can get the push. Let's see if Asian Open has any volume to take us up.
Yes, sir.
Break it. Yeah, then I'd anticipate that level I have marked to then be broken through with volume.
Damn.
So looks like we're moving.
Can you believe I closed my buys early? Oh well. How the game goes.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, good. We haven't fully gone up yet.
No, but at least my analysis was there. That's what I care about.
Yep, and you never know what Asian Open's gonna bring either.
Mhm.
If you would have held that with a bearish 30-minute close coming into open, I feel like that would have been more stupid than.
I would have got stopped out anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm glad because when that candle came down and broke the low, I had my stop below the previous 30-minute, and then I closed once it started to come back in the range. So yeah, definitely wouldn't have been a good move letting that one play out.
So we'll see if we can get up to 135, 340. I'm gonna look to secure something, make it risk-free. Once we get up here. Oh, okay. Pretty quick. So once we kind of tap into here, about 50 pips or so, I'll look to go risk-free profit as I risked 14.8-ish, so I'd like to secure at about 50.
Damn.
Get some more likes though. 741, 314. Come on, we're getting close to 800 and 1,000. That might happen tonight. Come on, GJ, run it up.
I won't break even at 10 pips.
Yep, once I hit my 1-to-1, I will be risk-free.
So this is one of those run moves which Because I was expecting more of a pullback. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go to the top.
See?
What do you think, Paul? You
I think
it's
we
just-
can. I think we can tap 135, 250.
You think she's gone?
Or 180.
I mean-
135, 180.
No, I'm talking about 135.5 and
Oh no, I don't know. I mean, I'm securing here, if we get here. So that's my ideas right here.
because my idea is she pulls back to 134.9 or 8 and then goes up and breaks the top.
Yeah, but then why did we just break the top of resistance right now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We formed resistance. Why did we just break it?
Yeah. I mean, if it retraces, I think it'll retrace down to like 134, like 135 or 134.9, you said, but I don't know about the 800 and the continuation.
So my question is it a break and retest of this here all market?
But it is also the first 15 minutes, so like we've seen, GJ likes to make wicks. That's why I'm still not entering, even though it broke that high. I'm gonna wait those 15 minutes and find another entry.
My question is it a break and retest of that?
Could be yes. That's why I'm going to look to secure once we hit there, because this is clean up to here. So I think we should get near here. So I'm going to secure just under the touch. And then if we do push up higher, then great. But right here is about 1.5 to 1. So if Asian can.
Yeah, see how far it gets.
And then if we do hit the 135, 400 area, then that would just be kind of like the runner. Could see maybe a daily wick fill too.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to pop off, mate. I've got my 10 pips and closed out.
All right, brother.
See you, bro.
Cheers. Cheers, H. Cheers,
See you, mate.
everyone. Thanks, Shama. VJ.
Have a great night.
Yep. See you later.
Omar, I changed my mind based on what happened here. That's why. And then the way Asian opened, I ended all out before it happened. So,
Man, these guys that grab their 10 pips and leave, complete mastery.
I would have grabbed 10, but stop was 14. I got to grab 14. I hit 136. Okay. I'm down with 136. I don't think I'll be in that long if we do get there, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm thinking 136 is tomorrow, not today. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, we'll see. As long as this thing keeps going up, that I think this is a good target right here. I think that target makes sense. Look at EJ. Did I happen EJ? No, I am in GJ. Wasn't even looking at EJ. Look,
Actually, 136 makes perfect sense if there's a catalyst.
We have one coming up.
I don't know. It could do it in 1 4-hour candle.
Yep, thank you for the information.
We don't have any pound red news, but
no,
anything could happen.
You never know. We've seen GJ get real wild, so. I'm not sure, Greg. Might be able to. Yep, spread's too big. Look at a different broker, see what other options you get. Tom, are you in this one?
Nope, I was waiting for the 15-minute, actually the 30-minute candle really to close, but I knew this 15-minute was probably going to make a wick or something.
Gotcha.
So I'm not entering until I get my confirmation.
Good plan. We're in earlier. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's good to just wait till open because you never know what's gonna happen. Yep, it's not a new mic actually. It's just a mount, so it's closer to my mouth, away from the keyboard. So less background noise, more my voice noise. Hopefully you're not sick of my voice yet. We probably got, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 more years of this, so hopefully you're not too sick yet. Close. Okay, that's a good 15-minute close. Now we're just dealing. Now you like to see the rest of them move up. Get there. New Meg's a game changer. Yeah, thank you. And like I said, I'm just trying to make a little improvements everywhere. In my trading, in the stream quality, in the content and knowledge, and make sure we're always providing some value, make everything better. That's the idea. That's how you keep people. That's how you get people. You gotta keep getting better and better. So that's the idea. If we try to get better and better in trading, why not try to get better and better in producing better streams? So whether it be mic quality, trade quality, what we talk about, our discussion, everything. I mean, all right. So I just secured 80%. I'm going risk free, and I'm gonna leave it go. I'm gonna leave the runner here. We'll see if we get that daily wick fill. Yeah, that's about up there. So yeah, see if we can hit that. But if you noticed before we took this trade, I said I wanted to break this hourly here because we noticed these two hourlies both sort of ranged inside of this hourly candle. So the idea was, and this didn't have a bottom wick, so the idea was this one at open would break this hourly low and make a bottom wick, respect this, and we would break above if we were going up. If we were coming down, we would have broken this hourly low, because then that was the low of 2 hours of price. And for it to make a low there, that makes sense for price to then come down. That was kind of my thought process on that, as to why I took the buy instead of the sell, based on originally I said I was waiting to see what happened at this 135 area, but the condition was it needed to get here and do something for Asian Open with volume. Well, what we did was we formed resistance down here. So we have resistance here, as well as this was the idea of what I was expecting for our resistance to take us down, which could still be, but it's already a winning trade for me, so it doesn't matter now. But the idea was, if this formed resistance here and we break here, why would we have an issue here when these are clean going up? Because if we were truly going to come down, why would we break above resistance, which brings price down, to push up to this resistance to then come down? That wouldn't make a ton of sense. So if we were truly coming down, we should stay under this resistance we just literally formed and fall down. But we didn't. So that's why I jumped in going the other way, because of, look at the hourlies then. Higher low to here, higher low to here. We went up just like yesterday. So yesterday I missed out on the move, and today I just paid more attention. That's all. If our runner can hit. Close at 50 pips. Nice job. Yep. Had a nice winning trade. Maybe see some more likes in the stream. Get closer to that 1K. What do you guys think about that one? Nate, hopefully you guys caught some wins and learned something, hopefully. Either something to do or something not to do. Either way is a win. If I do something dumb, that's a win for you guys because you learn what not to do. Or if I do something right, maybe you learn that's maybe something you should incorporate. So, win or lose, we're going to be getting better either way. And we're going to keep showing up every day. Always been looking for ways to apply programming skills to trading. Come across a good other thing. Okay, yeah. Yep. So if we caught some wins on this, we were in buys. Let's see the W's in the chat. See how many people made some money. Oh, yeah. If we break above here, I think we're going to see a nice push up. First day. Yep. Glad. Hope you liked it. If your first days were last week, you're probably questioning my trading ability, but go watch the previous streams. Last week and the week before were tough on everyone. Even experienced traders had some issues with last week and the week before, so don't judge a book too quick. Tips, nice job. Thank you. Love you guys too. This thing keeps pumping. Should I move the TP up? I don't know. I feel like that'd be a D-boy move. Thank you for the subscribe.
When price keeps pumping and I don't know like if it's gonna go past my TP or not, I just move my stop loss up.
Okay.
Just move my stop loss above the entry, so
Yeah.
that means I'm trailing my stop loss. If price ever retraces, I'm still closing in profit. And plus, you already took your partial profit, right? So.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Or you can keep the same TP and just move your stop loss up. Either way, you're still making profits.
See what's going on the daily. Do we fill this wick and go up to this wick? No, I think I'm gonna just take, if we get to my runner, I'm gonna just take my runner. And if it runs 50 million pips after that, then I'll just be salty and that'll be that, but I made some extra money, so. The person who asked when we stream, it is right on the bottom center of the screen with the days and the times and time zone. So check that out and that'll tell you when we do this. How much am I trailing my SL? I'm not trailing my SL. My SL is break even. I already secured 85%. These extra 15, 20 pips will just be my runner. Oh yeah, Asian, if we get up here, I don't think Asian's going any further. If we get to this level, if Asian gets to this level and pushes higher, that's just going to be one of those days that Asian moves. Because we've had days where Asian will pump out 50, 60, 70 pips. But I think since we started the stream, we've maybe seen 5 or 6 of those. If it does, it does. But I think you're better off securing something at one of these two areas. Yep. Your trading view will be different than your MetaTrader, so make sure you are paying attention to both. The lady's name is Sharma, or you can call her VJ. Like, we are coming into hourly resistance, so.
Same guy asked about the lady 2 days in a row. Eek.
Dharma, ooh.
Who is that?
That's your man's, what you mean?
Oh, bro.
New channel name, Dating with Paul.
Sharma can hold her own, let me tell you.
You are funny, Paul.
He wants to know what your SL trail is.
Sharma can hold her own space.
Yeah, I won't play with Sharma. Go buy the bank that you put your money in, put you in the vault.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be like some Batman. Dating with Paul. Hey, we can expand into that as well. We'll do trading, Call of Duty, and we'll set Sharma up with prospects.
You had your gains with Paul channel. We got to get going too, though.
Oh yeah, true. Damn, there's
lots of channels here, man.
Yeah, we gotta step it up. How many positions? I took 2 positions today.
Guys, I'm gonna call it a night.
Good night, Harrison.
Have a good one.
I'll try and come on tomorrow. If not, probably be back to normal once I get back to England next week.
Hi, brother.
All right then. See you guys. See you later. Bye.
I just pulled up YouTube. Let's see.
Get those digits, girl.
Sharma equals scammer. You don't know me. You don't know how I trade. Don't talk shit about me. You will get wrecked. Can I call her JV? No. No, I didn't take an entry, Peter. I am still waiting on a retracement because it makes sense. Look, we're already retracing on the 30 minute. We're coming down. Let's see how it closes.
There's the reaction off of this area. So this 30-minute close will be either above or below, and we either break the high and we push through, or we respect this high, we fall back down. Going bearish on the 10-minute. Will anyone take it down No.
I took sales for a break and retest. We'll see what happens.
Gotcha. I will be back. Sharma, behave. Don't hurt anyone's feelings.
I mean, I'm just saying, be nice, be respectful. It's common sense.
Yep.
What he means is Sharma has the floor now. So
And Gurjat. Gurjat's good.
Yeah, I think Gurjat has a floor actually.
No, I think. Oh wait, is there any fundamental outlook going on, Sharma?
Nope, whatever happened, but as we saw, even if you look on Forex Factory, you click on that folder, it tells you that it's released 9 days after the month ends. You have another one that's released 40 days after the month ends. Obviously, it didn't really do much. It's still following the structure that we're talking about. That's gonna go up. It's gonna hit that.
I'm back too.
Hello. It's gonna hit that 135, 500 area, all that stuff. So it's still following the structure.
Good. What's up, Gurjat?
I know Sharma missed me.
Hey Clay, how was your trip?
It was good, brother. It was really good.
Any photos?
Yeah, man, lots of them. I don't know how to send them to you though. You saw my IG, brother. You're on there.
Oh, you put them on your IG?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
know
so
what.
I'll check IG.
This double? Am I doing this double, guys? Sounds like I'm on twice.
No, I see you only once.
I wonder if we're gonna close above. Damn, everyone just comes. Everyone comes, catches their pips, and just bounces.
It's like the Forex version of trick or treating.
That's because they've got jobs and stuff.
That's true. I guess this session is probably more adults and family people and people with kids and other priorities.
Yeah, in and out, bro.
Yep. So we closed right on it. I think if we're gonna go up, maybe a break of the high or a better close. Waiting to take sells at 135, 200.
We're like 8 kids.
Good. I am not doing anything else. Plan worked, so I'm gonna let it go.
Well, I closed out on full position, yeah. But would you take a re-entry again if it sits upright in order to go back up?
Probably not. No.
No.
No, I'm gonna build on this momentum of wins and rolling. When I get my wins, I'm done. So I got my win, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and take a second one. New York session maybe,
yeah.
But Asian session, I don't know. Yep, that's true. I guess that a lot of people, if they did sit here, they might look for something else. So that's a good point. Raining pretty heavy outside right now.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if it's set up again, like if it was going up and it goes up to the neck where it looks like it might be going up to the next, resistance area, and it formulates right. Whereas, jumping on the previous high of the wick, will it still not will it still not make sense?
On this big one?
Huh?
Like if you break above this previous 30-minute?
Yep.
It could make sense, but that would be buying the top then for me, and that's what I've been avoiding. So for me, that's a no.
Yeah.
But if you like it, if this makes a nice bottom wick, kind of like it has, and goes up, maybe that's a good option to take it up to that 135, 330, 340 area. Yep. No, you're good, Xavier. This stream is for questions. So, questions are good. Yep, that was the initial move. There will probably be another move in the next hour, I would guess. So we'll hang out and we'll see if we can. I think I don't know if I'll be taking another trade. I doubt it, but we can definitely plan and see if there's any more opportunities. Typically, Asian, you get one good push, which was this. And then we'll get one more moderately okay push, which will give about 10 pips or so. We'll check out and see those pairs we marked up, see how everything played out. 20 more likes, 400 would be a good even number to get to. All right, so gold didn't do anything. Not yet. Looks like EJ closed above, closed back below, broke the high. So support is here. Price went up. That's how you can tell. So if you got in the sells, assuming this was resistance, this technically could be resistance if this high is respected. The high was not respected, and we pushed up and broke above, therefore support, but this will probably end up being your new support to then push price up to 121,500, maybe coming into London and New York 121,700 area. So that one played out pretty well. GA pushed up off support into resistance again. So this one just kind of pushed off of support and went up, broke through resistance. So very nice on GA if you took buys. That's weird. Typically GA and GJ do go opposite, so maybe this is going to rip off of here and go down. One of them might be lying. Or the pound is just really strong and pushing up. Which is possible. UJ pushing up. I think UJ still has more room to the upside. At least up into here. Pretty much got to, but I think we get a better tap and then maybe even up into here. Here. Somewhere in there I think makes sense. Retest back at 135. Nope, I'm not going to be looking to do anything else, Omar. So,
hey, Paul, can we do gold real quick?
Yeah, let me finish going through these.
Okay, yeah.
Omar, yep. Gotta listen a little better. I think I've said it twice now. So just make sure paying attention as best as you can so I don't have to repeat myself 10 times over. Looks like AJ broke through. Looks like everything pretty much broke through resistance. And is gonna try to go up. Maybe fake out and come down. Who knows? AJ looks like might be coming down. But happens. Ooh, also, yeah, so maybe USD and JPY stronger than AUD. Come down right now because this also went to resistance. Didn't go above. Maybe we're coming below, so maybe AJ as well. Just kind of faked out and it's going to pull back down. So if you're in UJ or AJ, not UJ. UJ, I think if you're in buys, you should be good as long as we continue making higher highs, higher lows. AJ, if you're in buys, maybe be paying attention to manage this trade just in case. If you're not in it, I think waiting for this 30-minute to close is going to be a good idea. Same thing for AU. This 30-minute closes underneath here. Boom. You're going to hit this level right here. Got to break this, obviously. But close underneath, you make a new low, you'll break through there. Fall to one of these two levels down here. NZD USD. Pushed right up to our line. Like we're coming back. Yep, see you later, Phil. Yep, yeah, Omar, just send a chart. Send a chart. That'll be the easiest way to do this. Typically, after 30 minutes into the stream, for about 45 minutes, we go through all these pairs. And I believe that's almost every pair for Asian session that you should be looking at. And we map out ideas. Miss it, maybe come sooner. Or if you are here and you weren't listening, then start listening. Or just send a chart. Those will work. Yeah, CAD JPY I didn't even mark up because I just don't think that looks like it's worth it doing. EA looks like we could be breaking up. This did make a high above everything, so maybe price is going to pull towards this and push up in. And maybe this area up here. If we break that high, I do see 16700 area being hit. GBP NZD is still in here, but this is breaking highs pretty aggressively. And with the other pound pairs pushing up, I think you can have a good shot at breaking through here and pushing up. But we'll see. Looks like it is moving up pretty well right now, actually. Weird, because GJ is moving down pretty well. And EURNZD looks like it's going to come up and retest this area and then come back down. So I would look to see how you react here, or if you close under here, maybe take it at the new low. Target down there. Nice 12-13 pip trade right there. Didn't get in at the break up here. That makes sense. Gold. Like it could be breaking down. Like I said, if we get under here, you're going to see this level get hit. 1788. So we'll see. Set an alert and see if we do get underneath. Watch it and it plays out like we planned. Yeah, hopefully just a bottom wick for 30 minutes to continue up. But we did hit resistance, so that is what we expected to happen. But this did also wick above here. I believe we did wick above. Yeah, so we did get higher, barely. But we do start getting back up here. I think we're going to see that push up to there. Otherwise, we'll pull back to here. Maybe pull back into here. But we'll see what happens with this 30-minute. Yep, no problem, Frank.
Hey, Paul, can I ask you a question real quick?
I suppose. What's up?
$1 million direct deposit and I can go. So what would you be looking at if you're looking for a retest? Sorry, I stepped away for a minute, so if you answer this, I apologize. What would you be looking for if this pulled back a little bit? What would you be looking for to retest to continue up to set up for a London?
Either that 135 area we have marked, or the support we pushed out from.
Okay, that the 800 almost. Well,
860,
yeah.
850, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. But depends where we go. If this pushes up to here, maybe one of these two levels, or this 135 still. Just depends where Asian kind of goes. So yesterday, we had this push up. We came back where we pushed away from. Then Asian or London kind of set up, and then volume came in, pushed us to where we pushed out from Asian, and then we pushed up from there. So maybe we do push down to here in London to then drive back up. Or we push through it and push back to it to then drive it down. So, depends on where Asian goes, how high it goes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I'm
What?
looking for buys at 134, 500.
You say
Down
you're
here.
looking for buys at 134, 500?
Yeah, around 134, 450 to 500.
Why is that? Got a chart?
Because I decided today that's where I would look for buys.
Okay, well,
I like a pullback to there for buys, to go up to 135, 500.
okay. How come? Like what are you seeing that makes you like that?
Well, my bias is similar to Sharma's, that it's going to go up there. I actually think it's going to go up to 136, but I don't think it's going to be today. I think it's going to be tomorrow. So I think that the pullback currently wasn't deep enough. I'd like to see a pullback at least 50, 60%.
Okay.
It's just that.
Gotcha.
I like to see a pullback 50 to 60% of the last move.
Gotcha. So a little deeper. Makes sense. Fair enough. That's what I wanted to get was your
without
reasoning.
getting out the fib or the ruler or anything like that.
I got you. Yeah, I just wanted your reasoning. A little more in-depth approach to why you were thinking what you were thinking.
I agree on that too.
Hey, gold, what are we thinking? I think sells if we break under here.
Let me. Maybe I'll try and annotate first. You can do the 1 hour, Paul.
Yeah, you better annotate because I'm not playing guess.
I'm gonna try.
I'm not
that.
playing guess the candle.
I got you.
Enough information right there.
Yeah, you're good, brother. So where the pin is right now, we have that rejection right here, right? So for several hours, buyers tried to push up above. This is a significant level, right? 1796. This is a 2012 level. This is the level before 1913. So buyers tried to push up. You had several hours where buyers couldn't push up. So usually what happens when buyers can't push up, you have to have a rubber band effect. You have to come back and then wind up again. Right?
Yep.
So I would anticipate, like Paul was saying, probably down to here at 87 and then a push above. Once you get above 1796, 1913 is the next. If you're to go to the monthly, 1913 is the next level. So if we can break above 1796 far enough, pull back to 1796, then we trade it up to 1913. But right now you had several hours right here where you tried to get above and you couldn't. So now you got the rejection candle right here. I think it, like you say, it's going to come down and wind up like a pitcher or whatever, and then come back up and break that glass finally. And maybe it goes a little bit lower. But it obviously didn't have enough steam to push through that level for several hours, right?
Mm-hmm. And even with Asian volume, we couldn't push up, so we should push down.
I would imagine, and we basically said 1800 this week, right? Yesterday, and it basically got there.
Don't remember.
Yeah, yesterday we said 1800 this week. So we basically got there, but I think we're gonna have to one more leg down, then build up momentum. I guess you would call it a liquidity grab down to here.
Yep.
And maybe a little bit lower, and then the next time it pushes up. That's what I would say. That's what I'm looking for. And so I've got my buy-in at 1776, and I'll look to add to that position at 1786 if it goes down there. So I still think we're going to push up. I still think we're going to break 1800, but that's a huge psychological level. So it's going to take some time. Not just.
I was going to ask, does that 1800 incite frenzy and put us in gold rush territory?
Well, I mean, you can see it right there on that chart. Those people at 1800 were fighting, weren't they? Bulls and bears were fighting, and right now the bears are winning. But I think the higher time frames still show up, uptrends, but it's got to pull down, I think. So I would look for 86 area. I would set an alert for 86 or 87, and then look for some kind of rejection around that area to go back. But
Gotcha.
I've been in that one all day from 1776. From 5 o'clock this morning, I guess that would be 7 Eastern.
Yeah, it dipped right to there, and then its support came up.
And you can see. I'll try and annotate it right here. Right, this was the signal right here this morning. Look at this right here. Look at those tails right there. Everyone's closing higher, so you got this momentum going up, and then this candle right here doesn't tell you should get out. Right, if you're in a buy trade on gold, there's no reason to get out on that candle. That's a momentum candle to me because it has no wick basically or tail. You didn't see anything here until you started to get to here, right? but I need a little bit more time. So now that you started to get up here and you started to kind of consolidate. But these two candles here, if I'm in the trade from 1776, there's no reason to get out of that trade for me when I see momentum candles like that with no tails or wicks going up.
If that makes sense. And if it comes back to here, you'll just buy it again then, right?
I mean, I have my stops in profit now from 1776, so I'm probably going to move it up to 1779 or 1780. I wouldn't buy. I don't know. I don't know. I would buy here though, at 87 if it comes back to there. Can you go to the monthly real quick, Paul, and then I'll be done.
Does it look like it's going to be coming back that area now?
Yeah. So if we go to the monthly, I don't want to take up too much of your time and scale it down so we can see way back when, or is it going to show way back when? There it is right there. So that's the target right there. So now look, if you look at the monthly, what do we have on the monthly? If you start from down here in 2016, what do you have? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, right? Every time it makes a tail on the monthly, higher, 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 higher. So you have momentum on the monthly going up. You have momentum on all higher time frames going up.
I agree.
So this is the final straw right here, right? This is the battle we're having with this area right here from March of 2012. That's the battle that they're going through. But if you start seeing these candles with these tails at the bottom with momentum, it will break it. It just might take a little bit of time to do it.
Fair enough.
I just think it's interesting that those moves on the hourly are so smooth now.
Yeah, it's a really actually easy pair to trade if you align all the higher time frames with what you're trying to do, right? If you align, like we've been saying for a long time, months now, since the very first day Paul started this, buy dips. And if you align those higher time frames with the lower time frames, it's a really easy concept, just buy every dip. I know it sounds really simple, but it's the truth. And until those patterns change on the higher time frames, you don't do anything but, I mean, you can counter trend, right? You can, but the highest probability is just to trade with the higher time frame trend. That's the easiest way to do it. So every dip, and I've been saying this for over a year, every dip buy it. And so it'll start getting hairy around here. And then, but I do think it's going to 2000. So, but I would look for that dip to 87 right now, or maybe a little bit lower.
Yeah, I think right here, if we do get under last guy, I think that's where we go.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with you. I would expect that maybe even in London, because it looks like in London last night it did the same thing, right? It dropped down to that 1776, and then that's where you made the move back up after London. So I would anticipate the same thing tonight.
London would pull us to support, and then New York will drive us up.
But the thing you want to do too, can you go back just one? Sorry, Paul, one more time to the 1 hour. This is what you're looking for. If you're in the trade from 1776 and you're like, oh, what do I do? This here is consolidation, right? So that's when I start getting nervous, and that's when I move my stops at 1776, maybe to up here, somewhere below this area here, right? The 87. I want to keep my stop somewhere in here because I don't want it to come all the way down here and then do that. Because how many times does that happen to us?
A lot.
All of us, me included. So you want to hide it from there. You want to place it higher than your buy, but you want to hide it from this area here just in case it wants to come down here, maybe dip a little bit below, then go up. So I'm gonna, once I get done here, I'll move my stop to 83, 84, somewhere right below there. And then if it stops me out, I make what, 76 to 84 is a good trade, right? So I'm comfortable with the amount of money I make there. And if it goes up, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. So, and then if it breaks above this 1796 and it goes up that high, then I'm going to place my stop on that somewhere below that area there. So it's always moving up. I'm not getting out of the trade. I'm always just moving the stop up to the next area. And this would be where we were would be that. And I'd keep it below there. So I'll stay into this trade unless the market takes me out. So me personally won't get out of it. The market will have to take me out of it.
Sense.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm just going to move it. Hopefully it'll pop. I thought it was going to pop 18 today, but it didn't. And that's okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow's another day. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I would say on gold. I'd say the same.